So going back into like the friend I was then and the friend that I am now, what do you have to say?
I love everybody. So
It got me hitting it.
So today, I kind of just wanted to touch base on our friendship, and I know we've talked about it. We've talked about where the name Team A comes from to start off with, but kind of want to like let listeners know or the audience know what I guess what role each one of us play in our friendship. One will be the mind opener, the one that's brutally honest, the one that builds us, motivates us, the comic relief person, which I think we can all agree maybe on that one, the connector, the champion, and the nurturer. So we're gonna kind of go around and maybe start with Joe on who on who we think that what role she plays in our friendship.
you're the captain.
The captain, the drill sergeant.
She's the drill sergeant.
And you'll know
Which is
why.
not a role.
Well, it's like that's not even a role on here. She said the captain. I don't know. Like I feel
like she motivates us to want to get out and do these reels. Like we have no, well.
So then the connector.
Right.
The connector.
Gives us,
Connector,
well, but there's the
definitely.
builder motivator. But yeah, I would say the connector.
The connector. I got her as connector. Yes.
Joe, what do you think about that? What do you think about us?
I think I agree because I introduced y'all to vegan lifestyle. Even though y'all didn't like it, y'all were open to it. You're like, we're going to just go ahead and dive in and do it. And thank you for embracing that. But yeah, I like to put things out there, new opportunities, new ideas, sometimes new people, in front of you guys, even though y'all say I'm your lifelong friend.
Sometimes.
But y'all are open to that. So, yeah, I would agree.
I would say even in high school, she would kind of put us on to things that you and I probably would never have really done, but you kind of.
Yeah, like what was that? What club was she in?
DMX?
No.
Nice Day Cafe.
Lulac.
No, she was
Day
in LULAC, but she
Student
was
council?
student council. She was in all
Or was
of
it the
it.
academic decathlon?
Oh my God, it was all of it. It was all of it.
I think she's more of the motivational builder.
Yeah.
I think that she can be very motivational and builds people up, and I think that probably goes for everyone in her life. I don't think that, can't you think of a time that you felt like, she's motivating you to do better and building you up? And I see that a lot now, like as Dom and Emma are seniors this year. And then, just what you tell me about their friends as well. I think that I would probably put you more of that. But I do see the other, the mind opener and the champion in you for sure.
I
as
think
well.
I think the champion in high school, right? Like
Muhammad Ali champion.
That too.
What are we exactly
so
saying?
what's the definition or what's the meaning of the champion? What were you saying the meaning of the champion was?
It's
We're gonna-
someone that's present, reliable, supportive,
Yeah.
someone that's going to have your back.
Okay,
advocates
that
for you and
right
defends
there.
your
I-
beliefs,
I feel
even
like
in your
Joe
absence.
would like always advocate for me. I know personally, and defend.
Affirmations of
Back
love.
in the alley.
Going
Meet
back
me
to
in the
that.
alley.
Yeah, defend.
in the alley,
you know,
4 o'clock.
I agree with that.
Right. Back in high school, right?
Yeah,
I feel
high
like
school
she
she
was
was.
more like the champion of our group. Like,
Yeah.
don't fuck with us, because her eyebrow's gonna go up real quick.
Oh, yeah. That still hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And that eyebrow's scary.
I transferred to South because obviously I transferred, mid-year of freshman year. And I got there, and of course I didn't know anyone at lunch. I didn't even try and look for anybody at lunch. I was walking to the vending machine, and someone just stands up in the middle of the cafeteria and is like, Jeanette! And it was Jolynn. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So went, sat with them. But again, brought me in. She was present. And yeah, like, look at where we're at now.
Yeah. So she's kind of just went into stages, I
Yeah.
guess, from like high school to now. Yeah. And I think I'd agree with all of those.
Thank you.
Right.
So what would we say what role does Jeanette play into our friendship group?
I think that depending on how, like, I think you probably saw Joel as, what'd you see her as? The
Motivator.
Because you spend probably more time with her than we do. You know what I mean? So I feel like I spend a little bit more time with Jeanette. That she's my
she's the one that I would call if I needed something last minute or needed help at that time.
So
I don't know which one that
The
is.
champion.
So yeah, she would be my champion.
I got Jeanette as the mind opener because she's always planting seeds and. Oh, did y'all read that new book? And we're like, we're not Renee.
I agree with mind
keep
opener.
Colleen Hoover over there. Am I right or am I right?
Yes, you're right.
You know?
Girl, you pay attention.
Hey, but you listen to the author.
Right.
And you know what? I think that comes natural to her because she's a teacher.
Right.
Yes,
she
right.
does.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
So
very
the
good
mind
at it.
opener, one role we didn't have here was the advisor. Mind opener, advisor. I think she puts us on the right track. She's like, I didn't say that. That's not what she's talking about. Like, you know, she keeps us.
That teacher. And
Yes, yes.
It's that Ledbetter.
She's
I was gonna say like from day one. I don't think she's changed that actually.
Right. And
Yeah.
she's got two sisters. And she's the middle.
She's the middle
So
child.
she gotta pull up her slack.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I can see that.
No offense to her two sisters.
Yeah.
They know how I am. They ain't shocked.
But
She knows.
she knows how to solve problems and solve it quickly. Like we needed, to edit this stuff. We need to do things like she gets it done and she solves problems quickly. So I feel like she's advisor, mind opener. If you put those two together,
Yeah.
like that's what
Advisor,
I
mind?
feel. That's what I feel about Jeanette. She
How do
gets
you-
shit done.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Jeanette?
I think one of the things, thinking about what we talked about in our previous podcast, to me, I think that's affirming because I think you guys see things that I don't realize. You know what I mean? And so when you guys say that, I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's in my resume.
And we're gonna go to Lisa. What role does our lovely Lisa play in this
The
group?
sweet one.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
We need her,
DB.
her theme
so,
music.
so
her
yeah,
theme
so
music.
Lisa actually has a name that Frances gave her. It's not so much a name. I think she just no, it's a name. It's DB. DB. And Frances, do you want to tell everybody what DB means?
It's for dark bitch.
BETCH.
You sound evil. Striking people down.
She does strike. And while the iron is hot, I am not lying. She's just, to me, she's the one that's savage out of the group. And we have a couple of us that are
We
quick with the
are.
tongue. No, not really. Not really.
Yeah.
We are. Yeah.
Frances, you're getting there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think you
getting
are
there.
the sweet one.
Oh, get in there. But she's the realist. Yeah,
Yeah,
like she'll
yeah,
tell you what's on
absolutely.
her mind. And in those exact words, like her tone doesn't change. I'm like, Lisa, be nicer. She's like,
The brutal honesty.
That's
very
it. Yeah.
brutal
yeah.
honesty, definitely.
And I don't think a lot of the time she, well, no, let me rephrase that.
I was gonna say,
She doesn't mean it in the sense of like ill will. Like she's not trying to be mean to you. She's just being real.
She's
like
just being real.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And
And,
so-
I think that's one of the things that I appreciate. that she's
100%.
honest.
We need that, yeah. But at the same time, I could say that Lisa's also the one that, and I don't know what title this falls under, but she's trying to get us together the most. I feel she's the one that's like wanting to plan her May trips.
I agree.
Connector.
The
Yes.
connector. There you go. The connector.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Even
About,
though
The
they're all
Matrix.
around her birthday.
Yeah,
Right?
May
Yeah.
just works.
about
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, I was bummed in my feelings. Christmas had just ended. I didn't want to do nothing, go nowhere, and I kind of texted her like, I can't go to happy hour with you guys. And she was like, I didn't want to go too detailed in it, but I was just like, I'm just in my feelings and I really need to just stay home and. And immediately she called. She was like, hey, she's like, we all need one another right now. And I got your first drink, so stop playing.
Friends like, all right, I'm there.
Right, she reeled me in. It was just down the street, 5 blocks, no biggie. But we had an amazing time, and we got to conversate and be there for each other at that moment. So yeah,
She was
definitely
your
a connector.
motivator.
Yeah.
That's exactly
was
what I
your
was going to
motivator.
say. Yeah.
You're not all DB.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
no, you're not.
No, you're
That's
not.
like 80-20. What do you think, Lisa, about what we're
I think it's funny. I think that calling me DB is funny to me. I don't think I'm a mean girl, but if you push me, I can be. but I also feel like I'm nice and kind.
You are. I was gonna say because, like for me, just like you mentioned, like I'm your champion. I kind of see you as my champion slash like builder motivator. But again, it's because we're close to home, and when I need a place to work from home, I can go to Lisa's. And again, I think like what you said, it's not that she's mean intentionally. She's not, but she is quick with the comeback, and it's funny. But again, like she's not all like that. Again, for myself, she would be like my builder motivator slash champion.
I think it's more that she's not afraid to speak her mind.
Right.
And she's not afraid of what her opinion, like, with what you think of it. Like, she's going to be honest with you and she's going to speak up for what you have. So, like, we've just kind of put that play on it because sometimes we need to hear that. And it's something that's positive in our relationship because we know you're always going to be honest with us, too. So,
And I like how she comes back. She's like, what did I say?
It's a term of endearment.
Did I say something wrong?
Did I say something wrong?
But also, just side note, Betch came from because when we went and had her bachelorette party, I didn't want to. I was like, "Bitch, I didn't want to put bitch on your shirt," so I put bitch.
And
I'm like,
people
"We're
were
in
looking at
Vegas."
her, right. People
She's
were
like-
looking at her like she was crazy.
She's like, "You could have put bitch." I was like, "I was trying to be nice."
I'm glad Ice wasn't out back then. You would have got picked up. We're a bitch for real. Sorry, not sorry. They was like, come here, Brian. You would have thought it was a real stripper show or something. Nope.
No, we could have said it was in cursive. We were like, where was she going with that?
I got it. I got it. It took me a little bit, but I got you. I got you. And we're gonna move on to Nay and what type of role do we feel that Nay plays in our group? That one for me, like it's really hard because she's just kind of like there, right? Like she just laughs and like just kind of goes with it.
She's a go with the flow.
She's with the go. She's literally at the go with the flow. I feel like you don't ever really hear her like, even though she's probably thinking some mean stuff. But it doesn't ever come out. Yeah, she does. She's just kind of like, and she just kind of goes with it and just sitting there laughing.
I see her as a builder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Builder motivator.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
But-
feel some positive energy around her.
Right. She's just sitting there in the corner smiling.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
she's just doing her.
Don't
her
ever
thing.
give her a Michael Myers like, like what's she thinking of?
I like Nate. Like to me, like she's more like mind opener. Like she's open to ideas and thinks. Like she challenges our thoughts and she's like goes on like about. Remember the series we were talking about? Like I want to learn more about this.
What series? I want to know. Okay, let's
Yeah.
not.
Anyway, so but I also
humor.
see her as a connector because I think she's one that can get along with anyone around her. She has a lot of friends, and she's able to just have a natural like connection with people. Like she's like, like she'll talk to me about like this friend group, like Norma, a lot and stuff. So like it's great that she's able to like connect to a lot of people.
That's
like
actually a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just there smiling.
When I go to visit her, I of course see her as a naturer. She makes sure everything's there, and we have mimosas. Everything's there from
Nature
mimosas.
or nurture?
She meant nurture. She meant nurture.
I mean,
Yeah,
We had to.
yeah. So I feel like there's a lot that she can connect to. As
Yeah.
well.
I go back to my nickname.
and other
Post
stuff.
Malone.
There you go.
But no, well,
The
thank you for
hostess
that.
with the mostest for sure.
I
Post
appreciate that.
Malone, you got a new word with me.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like when I'm with you guys, I'm happy to be in this circle. Like I know that here we can be ourselves, and there's like this sense of release and relief with us, like where I don't have to like try to be on my make sure I'm careful of what I'm saying or what I'm doing or
Be fake.
whatnot. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I can be as real as possible.
Yeah.
So most of the time, when I'm with you girls, I'm like, okay, that's our happy fun time. So I am going with the flow. And then when
Your
we go
natural
on our
vibe.
trips, the same way, like, okay, if this didn't go right, that's fine, but I'm just glad I'm here. Like, I just
Right.
want to enjoy what I'm enjoying right now in life and looking at it. And so, I mean, I definitely can embrace that one as well.
Good points. Good points.
And then nurture, I do like to host and just make sure everything is like taken care of. And that's just the planner in me, I think.
And that
None of
leads
those.
us to Christy.
None
What
of those.
I think we can all agree, the role that Christy, her name is Mama Christy. right?
For a
So,
reason.
yeah, I think that we can all agree that she's a nurturer for sure, for sure. And I don't know what, maybe having the kids so young, I don't know. I don't know how you just took it on, but you just took it and
I guess
rolled.
it's just I'm so used to taking care of everybody else. Like I'm always making sure everybody's okay.
Her
Does that make
name
sense? Like,
is
it's just-
literally Mama Christie, and that's what we call her. And she's not the oldest. I am clearly, but we call her Mama Christie.
Yeah.
And seriously, it's probably because you are the nurturer. Like, yeah.
And then every time
Have
we
a
went
good-
out, I would always be the DD.
Oh yeah, yeah. She stops
I
us from
would-
getting crazy.
Well, I tried to.
But you're also the one that's good about reminding us about everything.
Oh,
Birthdays
yes.
and
Yeah.
anniversaries.
Jesus,
and-
the memory on this lady.
Yeah.
Elephant brain. I
insane.
know some things I wish I could erase.
Me
but,
too.
Right.
Yeah,
too.
unfortunately, my brain doesn't work that way.
should
Whether
have-
it's good or bad, it's stuck in my head. So
If you could just get like a little piece of mud.
That's funny because I picked her up and we were driving and she said something about the ice day and she said, yeah, I didn't post it on Facebook, so Lisa called me out. I said, oh my God, you do put the news down.
Oh, it was
Say
school.
your
You're
kids
like,
don't even
"School's
go to
not
school no
closed,
more.
Christmas."
Oh, yeah.
Right. I said, school ain't, you don't even have kids in school no more and you still post.
Yeah.
She looked at me, I said, you like the newscast of Grandparent? I
reporter.
like that.
The reporter.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She's the
I like
meteorologist
to
of
share.
Grandprairie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think that you could, like, I think you agree, right? Like, you know that you are, like, Mama Christie.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I guess because I'm always like again going back to just making sure everybody is good, and obviously when we would go out when I was DDs because I know we all have a family to go to, we got kids, and so
Yeah,
to
but
me,
so
I was
when did
always
that-
just always
Refresh my memory, because when did that change? Did that change? Like, you were also the one that was, like, pushing your car out of your driveway to sneak out.
well actually yeah, it was I just drove it out of the
In,
yard.
in neutral. Like,
Oh no, I started it and I hated it because the
See-
Malibu had the auto lights, so I
Right.
couldn't turn them off.
when do you feel like that changed? Like, because, like,
Well, I didn't start sneaking out until like, see, that's the
she's
thing.
like, until I met y'all.
Don't put us out like that.
You know, my senior year, I'm like, hey, okay, let me try to sneak out. Let me try to have some fun, blah, blah, blah. And of course, then of course it was just always in me just to make sure that we were all good and safe and
forget,
well
you
And
taken care of.
right,
Elijah.
and you got to remember this is before cell phones, and some of us still had pagers, and
Oh, I
you
had
couldn't
that blue
call
pager.
people before after 9.
911.
Had prime
Right, like you had minutes,
Yes.
and you had an extreme amount of bill. My bills were
Limited
always crazy.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that is true.
you had to have someone that really took care of you and was a vital piece of your going out. 'Cause
Yeah.
if not, you would get messed up. I think I planked on a car coming out of Esparza's one time.
I heard about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
as
you
far as this is dangerous.
yeah, those margaritas don't
and
play.
at the time, planking was, I guess, a thing. And they got a picture of me. That's all I know.
I remember that.
I didn't even know planking was a thing until you did it on that car. I was like, what is
Y'all
she
heard?
doing?
I did it on a car.
What is she doing?
Was that the same time that we went to go have those picture margaritas?
Mhm.
Yes.
Dancing. We got kicked out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can tell we are
I
getting
wasn't present at that one.
wrong.
I wasn't either.
Dang. Before the
Hey, now you know we got in trouble because they weren't there.
Wait,
So me and Joe and friends had the fun. You weren't there. You weren't there. You weren't there.
I did not have
You were
any
pregnant.
nurture. I'm like, why do I
Pregnant.
remember being the designated driver? Because I remember getting your keys, locking your Cadillac.
Yeah.
But you know what? I
No,
guess I forgot
Marcos
it
had to
'cause I was
come get
pregnant.
us.
No, I drove us home.
Oh, and we ended up at your house.
Right, and that was the
And
time
Barry
where
came to pick us up. Brandon picked me up. No,
At the
hobble.
Whataburger.
that
You
was
know
the
what?
time where those push button, the push start. You know
Yeah.
how you start your car push?
Yes.
We were at the light and freaking Lisa kept pushing that damn button, and our car would turn off, and then
Oh,
we'd have
yes.
to restart it and keep going. I'm like, oh my god, somebody do something with this girl.
Well, maybe I moved your car to the back.
You
and
moved it to the
did.
back.
Yeah.
And you probably
Probably.
say, damn, why wasn't Christine Jeanette here?
Right. That's probably what I was
These
saying.
girls in check.
Yeah, Francis. So, what would we say that the role that Francis plays in our group?
The crazy one.
I
The
think
comic
the
relief.
comic
Comic relief.
relief.
I also think
Yes.
she's like a mind opener to us. Like I
Oh.
feel like, she's open to new things and she challenges us with new thoughts and she's not afraid to bring it up. So
At all. No, and
At
that's
all.
really good about her. Yeah. I remember, I think we were at Nay's house and we were talking about voting. And when you found out who the first time who I voted for, and you were like, what? But then, kind of told you what my insight was. And you're like, oh, okay, I can see that. Like, you're not closed minded. even though you may
Yes.
I feel like that too.
Yeah.
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 I try to give the benefit of the doubt, or try to put myself in someone else's shoes and not
Yeah.
judge so much.
Different perspective.
And like Lisa says, like nice. You're just a nice, sweet, overall person that
Thank you.
she's trying
I'm
to bring out the DB in you, which you do have some.
Oh, good.
We're just
Me
trying to
too,
get her
but
to
you
be a
just don't
little
know-
more
you just
savage.
don't know that you use it.
Yeah.
I think you're always positive. Like
Definitely.
that's
what I
go
was gonna
through
say.
shit and you're so positive about it, and you're a positive person, and I love that about you.
Yeah, because I would say the
Yeah.
motivator. Because
Yeah.
there's times where like stuff has happened, and she's like, "But I mean, what can I do? You know, what can I do?" Whereas I would probably be fuming and be a whole different, story.
Shades of love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I
That's
also
always a good
think
thing.
that I think you actually listen and you don't judge. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're not like a judgmental
Lisa?
person. Like, you're positive and, no
I
matter
judge.
what it is, you're,
Oh, yeah.
I think that you also bring that.
Yes, I
That's
agree,
okay.
Nate. That's
Thank you.
absolutely absolutely true.
I try to.
Don't lose it, especially in this world right now. Don't lose it.
It's really hard.
But
It's
bring
really
it
hard,
out.
but
Bring out like.
yeah.
But you gotta like.
I'm learning to be a little bit more
Yeah.
savage.
Be
And,
more
when I
dark.
say savage, it's not me. It's just standing up for myself.
There
a
you
little
go.
bit
Holding
more.
your ground.
Exactly.
Holding your
Right,
ground.
right.
And
Like,
that's
I feel
okay.
I feel like I do got good qualities for a person and have characteristics. So I feel like if I just let somebody step over me or constantly, push me off to the side or whatever the case is, I need to stand up or I need to say, okay, I'm not gonna do this anymore. And
Adios, sayonara,
Right.
bye
right. Take a tequila shot to that one.
Amen.
All right, Sophie, our
Oh my
bye.
God.
Our hostess with the mostest.
I think I have
Sophie
all
was
kinds
my
of roles.
champion in high school. My middle school through high school. She was just, you were my person.
Yeah, same. I don't know how we would have got through it.
You know what? I've got her as champion too. Like, Soph's like my little sister. Like, seriously, she is definitely someone that sticks up like Joe. She's definitely a leader in that. And we all know each other through you. Well, I mean, not me.
Yeah, no,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
most.
For the yeah.
and Nay and I think met before.
Yeah.
So, but I think definitely a champion. Got to see you like as a leader, like through, high school and then where you're at now. But also, I think of you as a builder, because you do motivate each and every one of us. Like, you pull us out of our funk, no matter what. Like, you know the words to say. Like, you are our whisperer.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And shout out to her because she is the one that is pushing this through and motivating all of us
The
to
struggle.
get our voices out as
She's
Latina
real
women.
too, though. I think you
She
have
is.
a lot
Oh,
of-
she real.
I think
You
you're
will.
the brutally
She's pretty
honest.
much like all of these.
She's a
But
realist.
also
Yeah.
advisor and motivational, though.
Yeah.
Radically honest.
Yeah.
But she's not like, when she's brutally honest, but she's like, but wait, I don't mean it that way. I just
Yeah.
want you to know this.
sometimes.
Which is
Well,
why
she's
she's
like,
I was gonna say,
she's like,
not
but
always.
she'll try to like say like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but
Yeah, I
Whereas
think my
sometimes-
intent's never to hurt
Yeah.
feelings, like, because I feel like I feel so comfortable talking to y'all and saying whatever.
Naturally comes out.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I hurt your feelings, like, tell me.
No, I think you do it in a way like, I'm gonna say high school for an instance. I was being stupid at one point. You're like, you're stupid. Like, and you straight out told me. And like,
Francis, I think you've heard that too.
I know, not really. Oh,
In Vegas.
in Vegas.
so you are honest in
Da-da-da-da.
that way, but you're not saying it in a mean way. You're saying it in a caring way.
Yeah,
like, to
in a
wake
caring way.
me up.
Yeah.
Right, right.
No, this is how you're acting. This is what you need to change. So you are brutally honest.
if there's someone else that said that to us, trust and believe your DB is gonna come back out.
Right,
And that's
right.
and I think that's like piggybacking on the advisor, like, because you tell us why, like, if you're not, again, going back to like, you're not afraid to tell us your opinion as well.
Yeah, because
so.
I don't mean any, like, harm to. Well, there's some people that they deserve it, right? Like, let's just. But to you guys, like, no, never.
Yeah.
And the people that do deserve it, I don't say it.
I was gonna say, even with us, we still deserve it when
Well,
there's certain
I
things.
mean, But you
I mean,
know
it
what I
doesn't
mean.
say. Yeah.
You said you
There's
don't
never-
say it, but you show it.
No, yeah, her facial
There's
expression.
never any malintent. There's never any malintent.
Hey, her eyes are rolling to the back of the head. Like,
If they knew how to roll. That kind of leads into like, do you guys feel like that you owe your friends the same loyalty that you expect? What am I trying to say? Like, I need to give what I'm receiving, or
Right,
receive what
right.
you give, right?
100%. We're at an age that I honestly think this is who you're gonna grow up with and go old with. There is really no good new relationships that are coming out of this 2026 friendships or relationships. Yes, you got to tell people what you want. You got to hope that you bring the same energy to the table, because what's it for? Like, do you really want to hang out with people that you don't really like and they don't really like you? And I want to be loved everywhere I go, not because I'm funny or I bring energy, but because that's the type of person I am, and I'm giving it, and I'm also putting it back in the world. So yeah, I think that's what I would want.
So you feel like would you
25
rather?
years, this is a blessing to have, the friendship that we've
Would
got.
you rather your friends tell you the truth or protect your feelings?
Both?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
I mean, don't.
I would say the
don't
truth.
Be,
I want the truth.
right. Don't be all. I mean, there's a way to deliver something to somebody. If you're gonna get loud, like she said earlier, when we're passionate, we get louder. Yeah, there's a delivery, but tell me the truth. Tell me when I'm fucking up. Tell me when you can redirect me, or, hey, France, do this or whatever. That's what we are here for, to empower, redirect.
I will say to like your first question of
Loyalty.
loyalty, right? The best way I can say this, and it might come out wrong, but again, I'm just
Right. No.
gonna spit it out. I would want my friends to be just as present as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
100%.
So, for example, me and I think Lisa and I have talked about this too. I try and be at everything, right? And so that's just being present, being there, being visibly there. And she's probably going to listen to the podcast. But like my best friend didn't show up to Lexi 16. And so that hurt me, because again, it's being present, right? And so that's where the whole the expectation of I want you to be just as present as I am. Yeah. Because again, it is hard too, because a lot of times like I want to leave Josiah behind, but it's like I can't, right? I make it work just so that I can be there.
Yeah. It's all like, I think we say that about Christy too. Like, Christy was like at one point at everything somehow with 4 kids,
And she remembered all the dates.
every freaking day. So I just kind of, it goes back again. I want to know, like, should your friends tell you the truth, or protect your feelings? And what Francis was, I think what you were saying is that I want the truth, but I want your delivery to be a little softer or a little soft. You don't want it just to be like full
I
on.
want you to sugarcoat it.
Right.
Like,
Don't make the cat hunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way to deliver something
Yeah.
to anybody. We're all humans. We all need to be able to deliver something not so direct, not so rude, but
Yeah.
straightforward, and there's a way to say it softly.
Yeah, I think that when you say it that way, because that's kind of like how Sophie, like, there's things that Sophie can tell me that I can take away. Like, I can take it a certain way versus if I hear it from one of you guys. Because there's times where, I ain't gonna lie, I mean, Sophie knows, I've cried, where y'all have said stuff where my feelings got hurt. Did I say anything? No. But, talking to Sophie, and she's like, but how do they know if you don't say nothing? They're gonna keep saying certain things, and then sometimes she'll say something. She's like, well, hey, this, and this, right? But when she may say it, she may be my voice because I won't say nothing. And that's just because sometimes I'm scared to say something when I know I shouldn't, if that makes sense.
Right.
But I think that also goes into later on when we have our other, podcast episodes where your upbringing, right? So I think a lot of that, the way I was raised and whatnot, I keep a lot of stuff in, if that makes sense. And as I'm older, going back to kind of what you were mentioning is, I'm over here getting emotional, sorry.
No, you're
good. You got to learn to not let people walk over you. or say certain things.
Yeah, you do. You have to stand up for yourself. I'm learning that too. So in 2026, it's something that we're all just trying to intake.
Yeah.
As we're getting older, what we can intake, what we're not, what we're gonna take as a friendship, a comment. So yeah, I agree.
So going back to your question of your friends the same loyalty as you expect, I do feel like friendships or relationships, like it takes work like any other relationship, and you have to put that work in there. So like as far as the loyalty, I definitely think that you expect the same thing in return, but you also have to consider that sometimes you cannot always get that like at that time. So like I'm expecting you to be loyal at this point, but or like just kind of piggyback on your friend Jeanette, like maybe there was something going on and a reason why she couldn't, and she's still loyal, but something was going on with her and she just didn't put the work in that time. But there might be other times that she's putting in the work. But it kind of goes back to the honesty of like, hey, you hurt my feelings by not going, or also letting that person know, because sometimes I think we don't intentionally do things to hurt our friends or our feelings, or what I mean. But you still may be loyal, but one of your actions of maybe not showing up or saying something that you didn't intend to be mean, but it may have came off like that, and letting that person know like, hey, by the way, that did hurt my feelings, like, or I just to let you know, and giving them the opportunity to address it and apologize, or or give you some background on what why they weren't there showing up when they did. But also expecting that it goes both ways, like you're putting the work in.
Being open is a big part of keeping friendships
I think that's
alive.
kind of what helped. Like, not kind of. I think that helps us till this day. Like trying to figure out. We may not say it at that time. It may take a little while, but then we do make sure to go back and touch base on whatever may have occurred or didn't occur.
I think that's just what's the beauty of friendship. Just
like, do you feel like, not to call out your other teams, but do you feel that you have the same relationships with your other friends that you have in the circle? And it's, again, to team A, B, C, D, E, W, S, Y. This is
so cute.
This is no like ill will.
No
this is
dick
it's
or
true.
anything.
Right? Yeah.
Wow, golly, that's putting me on the spot. I didn't think about that. Guess when I'm here with you guys, y'all know I love y'all. So I don't try to bring them up, but I do have another really good set of friends, my best friends, college best friends.
That you're able to be open and
I'm able to open up to 2 or 3,
Okay.
and we do travel a little bit more than the other ones do. But it also goes to, it's not that we're not inviting them. It's they might have a bill, or they're getting ready for a wedding, or they just had a brand new kid, and some can't go. So just like y'all did the trip to Colorado, y'all 3 went. 4 of us didn't, but y'all still went. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it is with me and them. I am a little bit more open and honest with those 2, because I feel like they don't really judge, but they are very direct and strict. And since they are my college peeps, they're always telling me to get a job. I'm like, golly. She's like, but for real, she needs a job. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, all right. But no, with you guys, we're way different. And we go back, like I said, 32, 34 years already. That's deep. Those girls are amazing over there, but no, I think every friendships are different.
exactly. Yeah.
And me and Team B, we really hadn't put in the effort like that to get together the way we are, and that's really vital to have in a gal forever friendship, But I do feel like I can tell y'all more.
Yeah, going to Francis's team A, B, C, W,
Right.
all of the above.
Right.
I want Lisa to kind of touch base on this one. No new friends, is that a lie?
That's the truth. No new friends.
No
more.
new
When I
friends.
say no new friends, I mean no new friends in here.
This group.
We can bring them in for a party, bring them in for a gathering.
But can we bring them in
no
for a
new
party?
friends.
Can we bring them in for a Christmas party?
I did one time, and then they never came back. So
Why?
I can say
Y'all
yes because we
together
had
at Nevaeh's
Roxanne.
King Set.
Roxanne was cool to hang out with when you
Yeah.
know.
I also had a
with
Christmas party at my house.
yeah,
Shelly.
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 That was
We
that
have
was
friends
Francis.
Shelly
BFF.
was my spirit animal.
Yes.
That's how I remember
She has
Shelly.
high
is her.
energy. Yes.
Yes.
We love Shell.
That was
She
Francis.
was rocking.
So that's what I'm saying. We bring them
Yeah.
in, but they're not.
They
they're
will
around
never
this
be
table.
part of Team A,
Yeah.
even though a lot
Like
of her
girl
college
trips, you know,
Yeah.
is not like a
And I think that's more also introducing this group to our other friends, though, not necessarily bringing them into our friend group, but saying like, "Hey, these are my friends, and we're going to be nice because they're your friends, but you can't enter the group."
That's what I'm saying.
It's so important for us to have these hard conversations because we are all growing. We're all going to grow. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to learn. We're not going to do the right thing all the time. But give us grace. You know, I just want that, like from a friend. Just give me a little grace to grow.
Right, you know, I'm busting my ass in all parts of my life. You know, I can't always do it.
Like I can't show up all the time because y'all are far away, like in GP, right? But
GP.
and same thing, you can't show up all the time in Salina. That's fine. Just but we're still there for each other. You know, just give us a little grace. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and saying that with the loyalty, the loyalty is not so much always like where you were saying the expectations of always being at every little thing. But when I think of loyalty, is like like if there's certain things, like if they did something, I would make sure I have their back. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would see from a loyal perspective.
Like if we were like, "Hey, I need you to come with me.
Yeah.
Don't ask any
Don't
questions.
ask any
Don't ask any
questions.
questions. Do I bring a shovel?
Will you show up? Do I wear my good shoes, heels, or tennis shoes?
Gloves, shovel, or an alibi.
Right?
So I kind of want to go into this next topic of can men and women really just be friends?
I say yes.
I think they can until you give me a reason why you can't be that person's friend.
If there's feelings involved, no.
You will let Barry have a friend
Barry has
that's
coworkers that he goes out with,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and until he gives me a reason to not go out with that group, then I'm okay with it.
Okay, that comes with trusting your partner.
But you give
I
me
think
a
it's
reason,
Right. No,
And
and
it's cut
I
off.
agree.
Right.
Because you can't always be there with your partner.
But we also have different types of friends.
Right.
Like Barry's outgoing. Barry likes to go out and do things. I would rather be at home. So I'm like, can I go?
He's extrovert and you're introvert.
Unless you're meeting up with us.
Right? Yeah.
Then she lets
true.
She lets
Yeah.
loose.
I agree.
But I'm okay. You come home when I tell you to come home.
Ooh,
yes.
Jill Sargent. Okay.
I don't know. I guess I really haven't had to deal with that just yet. Mainly because, like what you're saying, Lisa, Barry's friends are from work. Well, Adam's in construction, and so
It's mainly boys.
it's mainly be
men.
men. Until recently, I don't know. It was weird. Something randomly made me ask, like, "Hey, is there women at your
You
job
know
now?"
what? They are starting to be.
No, and he's like, "Why do you ask that?" And I was like, "I don't know. Actually, it came up because one of my former students, she was graduating same year as Noah. She came up to me when I was at the Top Hispanic Awards assembly, and she's like, Mrs. Sua, and I was like, hey. She said some really nice things about me being her teacher, and she said she was going through the construction strand,
did that there.
and she had got this really good internship with Caterpillar. And so I think it was because she had said that. I was like, huh. Like, they even interviewed her. She was on the news about it. And
So she planted a seed. You
yeah,
asked.
that made me think. And so I asked him, and he's like, well, yeah, actually, he's like, I just got 2 on the job. And I was like, oh, okay, how's that going? He's like, well, they're laborers right now. So I haven't really had to deal with that yet. I know he has with me because, of course, I've had coworkers, and we'll go to happy hour, but it's never gone past happy hour. And it's always with other female coworkers, too. So,
Right.
I don't know.
I believe you can. Like I said, I know some people can't. Sadly, friendship should be just friendship. But I'm glad that you're trusting them.
I mean, they can't
You
be
know?
best friends.
And
But like if let's just
DB.
say Barry was friends with a girl right from his work, and then that girl left, and he's still friends with her.
You mean like go out or
Like,
like friends on
yeah,
Facebook?
they're
Like
they
they
go
still
out.
continue
They
their
still
friendship
hang out
after the job.
after the job. Like is
Ooh.
lit. They still go out and hang out.
Not unless it's. I mean, when I say they can be friends, I mean it's a group. I'm not allowing
Yeah,
him.
that's a group.
I'm not-
That's I'm thinking it's single.
Okay,
like,
no,
it's-
no.
I'm kinda
So that's
thinking
why I'm
group.
like, that's
No,
where I'm like,
I'm thinking group. I'm not gonna. He's not gonna go with,
Okay.
with a girl.
Just one,
Whether
yeah.
they're best friends.
No,
or
no,
not,
this isn't
you know.
group because
Yeah.
we can all be group friends
Yeah.
with people,
Okay,
right? Like,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so
then I
then no.
misunderstood the assignment.
Okay, then no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Then I changed my answer.
You hear that? I should have been more clear. So yeah, so I remember when Marcos and I first started dating. As you guys know, y'all were I think y'all might have just been my only girl friends, right? Like nobody else, just y'all. But the majority of them were all guy friends. We had all like who was it? Andy, Frankie.
That was y'all.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So we had mainly just guy friends.
friends.
And so I remember it was my 21st birthday, and we were at Angie's house, and Pope showed up. Well, at that time was meeting. I think I met Marcos when I was like 20. He showed up, and I think he was like thrown off. He's like, "Huh, like another guy's here?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's cool. Like, he's our He's like our friend. Like
Yeah.
he's like our just.
A
he's
buddy.
like yeah,
A buddy.
one of the
group.
One of the group. Like
Yeah.
it meant nothing to me. Like I didn't think anything of it. And he was close to the family, as you know. A lot of us were close to my family, like going out and doing things with them. And he's just like, "There's no such thing. Girls can't be friends with guys." I'm like, what? Like, maybe not you and your little trashy group, but like me, I'm good, right? Like,
Why his group got to be trash?
well, that'll be another topic.
Savage.
That'll be another episode. No, but a lot of them were friends. And then there was one time where I showed up at his aunt's house, and Mikey was there because he was friends with one of his cousins. Well,
Marcos was like,
Why
"Hey,
were
all
you
these
talking
guys."
to him?
there were yeah. Marcos
you
was
know
like,
him?
right? And I'm having a good time with Mikey. Like I know him. We
Laughing.
Right.
Go way back.
Right, and Marcos just could not understand it for the life of him. Like most of the friends that I had growing up were guys.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have very many girlfriends. They were just all guys, and I feel like it could be done until like a line gets crossed, and you have to know. Okay, now I know we have to separate this.
Right. That's
Yeah.
like if
Right,
they're
like-
either if they're
Right.
starting to have some feelings.
Right. Or if you hear
Hear
that there's some
saying-
type of
yes,
feelings of some sort, then
yes.
okay, now it's time to separate. And I got to respect the fact that
Yeah.
that's how he felt. But it was mind blowing. He's like, there's just no way. There's no way.
And there's some that are friends and some that want to get with me. So, I mean, I can see both sides. But as a woman and someone that has value within, you have to know if you want to cross that line or not. You
So,
know?
Yeah.
You got to have boundaries yourself as a person.
And that's what I was gonna say is like I think that you can be friends, but if you're married, I think you have to have those boundaries like
Right.
that are set and making sure that you are respecting your marriage, and by respecting your marriage, respecting what your spouse would think of it. Like,
Right.
am I in a situation right now with this person alone that my spouse wouldn't feel is comfortable? And if you have to ask that question, then okay, then maybe
Step
that's
back.
not
Or
a
even if the
relationship
tables were
that's-
reversed,
Okay.
You have to
how would your
value
husband
yourself.
feel?
And I don't think
Well,
it's
yeah,
wrong
that's
to I don't think it's wrong to think that. Like I don't think it's wrong to not be okay with your. It doesn't mean that I don't trust you.
Yeah.
It's just you're human.
Yeah.
Like stuff
I
starts
don't
to
trust the other person.
No, and it's not even that I don't like.
Exactly.
It's for me. It's not even that I don't even trust the other person. It's you're human. Like feelings just come out of nowhere. Like you don't know what's happening. You don't know what you're thinking. You're probably not even intending or thinking that you're attracted in some way.
I could see that if you were inebriated, but not if you're not intoxicated or something. You should be able to control your actions normally.
Because
on
people
a
get
cup
it.
of wine
People
or
get
whatever.
it
But
gets
if you're
crossed.
drunk
Lines
or-
start getting crossed.
Right, you're
Joe-
drunk or hybrid crossfaded or whatever they call it now.
So speaking of, just because you say inebriated, a lot of times that happens when you're out and clubbing.
Right.
So
Then you're more open. They say when you're buzzing drunk, you tend to let feelings out. Those are feelings.
well, no, but I
You
was
know?
taking it somewhere else.
Not really.
I was gonna ask Joe like what her thoughts were because like you've had to deal with. I mean, not deal, and that may be the wrong word to use, but like Eric, he DJs, and so that's kind of a nightlife, and sometimes you might be out with him, and other times you're at home asleep, and that's okay. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, girls are gonna always. I mean, even at his age right now, they're gonna go up there and they're
Why do
gonna
you say his age right now?
I know. My bad. I'm sorry. But he doesn't look his age. He doesn't look his age. I would say that. But I mean, he'll still be out there, and yeah, ladies still go up there and holler at him. I at the beginning of our marriage, I was definitely insecure. You know, I'm like, God, like, what is happening? Like, you know, like, is he another girl? Because that's how, you know, we hit
Worrying.
Yeah, I'm worrying. But now it's just like, I don't know. Like, I have a lot more confidence, more secure. And if that motherfucker wants to try to do something, let him try to do something. Let him try.
Fuck around and find out.
It is definitely. He knows, like, no. But I you know, it goes with trust. But he does not have no friend, you know, hanging out there like a, you know.
Yes, phone's not going off in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there'll be ladies going up there trying to get like a song played or tip him and stuff like that, but not a friend. You know, I wouldn't allow. Like, I think that's like a boundary for us. Is like, you don't have friends that are girls, and I don't have friends that are guys. Like, it's just not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go well.
Well, and kind of going like with what I was saying earlier too about Adam, like a lot of women were not in his field and now they are. But like I'm seeing, you know, through TikTok and all the social media, like you're seeing women being DJs too. Not that they weren't in the past. It's just you're now seeing it. And a lot of times DJs are in groups and they promote in groups and they do their shows in groups. So
Yeah, it's definitely, I would say no. Back then I was young and I didn't know what, I think I was just naive maybe. But yeah, no, there's no friends. Like, acquaintances fine. Like, work people, you know, y'all kid around, whatever, fine, but like no friends. Like,
When you say
I don't-
work, you know 95% of affairs start at work.
right, Marcos and I started at work.
Yeah.
So yeah, something just happens, and that's why I feel now that my answer would be no. Like,
Right.
I would be on the same page.
I
with
know a
Marcos.
couple of people that have work wives.
No.
Because
I
it
don't
makes
care.
you wonder, like, why?
Yeah.
Why is he your work husband,
Yeah.
or why is she your work wife? You know what I mean?
I mean, I
Like,
don't think anything happened.
Well,
I
you
just
don't know.
think-
I mean,
I
that's
don't
another-
know.
but that's the
But
thing.
it's just I wouldn't like ever.
Why even bring that thought, or why even say anything at all?
Introduce
Yeah. How about is it disloyal to stay friends with your friend's ex?
yes.
I mean,
I'm sorry if you and Eric broke up, I won't be friends with Eric.
so okay, so
you're
I
taking loyalty.
I need clarity on that. So, is it?
Okay,
Or
so
even married,
so
or even
so this
high
is going to go into, so right now, let's just say what you thought when you were younger. Was it disloyal to stay friends with your ex?
Yeah,
when
like-
you were younger. What?
All of my ex-boyfriends that I had, if y'all were friends with them, would I be
You were still
upset?
friends with my ex-boyfriend in high
Ex-
school. You were you walked with him in senior walk.
Well, that's because
I'm related to him.
Well, yeah, that's.
So how can y'all
So
judge me
maybe
like
you've
that?
changed
Okay,
now.
well, yes.
Well,
So
yeah,
let's
you
just
didn't
go
have
back
that
to then.
perspective.
Well, that's a little. Yeah, I mean, I was pregnant, so I needed somebody to walk with my senior. I mean,
Hey.
Because she said I'm related.
Hey, I even had to share him. Okay,
Yeah.
That's true.
with the other Christy. So.
So
But y'all were still friends. That's
yeah,
like
yeah. So back
Well, at that
then,
time,
so
yes,
back
yes.
then, you would be friends with your.
Well,
friends.
no, because I take that back. Because I wasn't really friends because I don't really hang out with him. I worked with him at Boston Market.
You're being too technical, girl. You walked with him,
Well,
and you were
right,
friends.
right,
You're
right.
good.
So
No, we're not.
You're telling me that if you saw him at Twin Peaks with me or whatever
Well,
the
first
case
of all,
is.
you won't see me at Twin Peaks.
Okay.
Stop.
now
You're,
this-
again,
Oh
you're
my
being too
God,
technical.
technicalities.
Longhorn
You're being too
Steakhouse.
technical.
You
I
wouldn't
would
have
say,
a drink with
I would
us?
say hi. No.
I mean,
Maybe
I've
you,
seen him
but I mean,
out,
I would say
and
hi.
I say hi.
Right.
Cordially, I would be hi. I would say hi.
Man,
That's
get
our
around.
cue.
That's not really friends. I think.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
just
more cordial. I would be
Yeah.
more cordial.
Do it
again.
One,
What's cordial
it's
mean?
your brother.
Okay, so back then, do you guys find that y'all would be? How would y'all feel about being friends with anybody's ex, with one of our exes?
I guess it goes back to being cordial. I would, if I saw them in the hallway, or if I would see them out, I wouldn't ignore them.
And I wouldn't care.
But I wouldn't be like
Back then,
best friends.
back then, not right now.
Oh,
back
back then.
then.
I mean, it depends on how y'all broke up.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
if
how
he beat
serious
your
it
ass,
was.
hell
Yes,
no.
exactly.
But if he just was like, It just wasn't our time. It was good.
Yeah.
We were good while we
And
lasted.
if you're cordial with them,
Right.
why
Yeah.
would your friends be?
Even now, let's just say Barry and I divorced.
Okay, so that goes to like
Y'all
now.
would still see them at my kids' parties.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you're not going to ignore him.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
So
that's what
I
I'm saying. We'll
wouldn't
be
say best
cordial.
friends
Well, we
or
won't-
friends,
but I
but
wouldn't
cordial.
consider him a
Give him
friend.
the evil
Yeah.
eye.
So like back then you wouldn't. You're saying that you wouldn't care. I think we're all lying. I think we'd be a little bit like depending because I don't know if any relationships back then ended well on any of ours. Did anybody have a relationship that ended
I
well?
feel like all my relationships did well besides
I think
the
mine
one
was
that-
mutual.
Mutual.
Yeah.
So like if we were friends with one of them still to this day, like
I
not
bet, yeah.
yeah okay.
I may be friends with a couple of your exes.
Oh, but that was
But-
back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Even now, because I'm a friendly person, as y'all said. But I'm not telling us our secrets or, I think we're at an age where we could say we know them. They're friends with us for 30, 40 years. But, like, to say he coming to my birthday party or he's celebrating it here, like, no. I'm going to pick you guys over
Yeah.
anybody like that. So, it's just a mindful thing,
So, yeah, so the friend I was then versus the friend that I am now. I think the friend that I was then hasn't really changed. If I has, y'all better tell me. No, it has. It has.
You
Go.
were the
I
DD
remember
then?
you daring.
Yeah.
Always down. They had fake IDs, not to throw anybody's name under the bus. Like
Me.
you just was down. You were always like, let's go. And one night we were going to Artist Square and we took, I don't even know how many shots. I think it was like 21, Sophie did.
Yeah.
We didn't make it to Artist Square. But she just was always down. Now you're very modest, humble. You're like, no, I know my limit. I'm just drinking wine. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be tricked or reeled into being
Wild.
fake. Toxica.
Toxic. Yeah. I got those toxic thoughts still that I'm trying to
Yeah, so
get
I
out.
think you
Yeah,
changed
I
from the
think
friend
that's
you were
true.
then to now.
I think you guys unknowingly let me know that, or maybe y'all did tell me and I just forgot because we all know that I forget everything.
Right. You're more subtle.
Yeah, like I think I was more just down to like,
Let's go.
Whatever.
right. And then somewhere
Or
along the
melon.
line it kind of changed, I guess, as I got older.
We all were like that, but we all grew up.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
say?
say it's
Like-
more of a
Well,
girl.
yeah.
see.
Well, kind of not really for me because it's like I went from one extreme to the next, kind of.
Yeah, but you grew up though. To Lisa's point, you grew up back because when you're 20 with fake IDs, or even at 18, you're using a fake ID, right? You're going out and partying and doing.
We had
God knows what.
no responsibilities
Right.
but to party,
Yeah.
right? And,
Yeah.
And graduate.
Yeah.
That's a responsibility.
Yeah.
But now, you have responsibilities. You have to
It's
adult.
just, I care. I'm worried. I worry
yeah.
more.
We don't look good in orange suits.
yeah. I think I'm just more like
Really?
I'm just a worrier now, I guess.
We're more aware
Yeah.
of what can go wrong.
Yeah.
We've seen things back in our young days. We lost some classmates at a young age. It's sometimes it's an eye opener to say, hey, we got to reel ourselves back.
Yeah, but
And-
that's not what happened.
No,
that-
but
Just be
eventually, I
better.
think it just
Be
be
better.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be better.
I don't think that has anything to do with friendship.
No, like what type of friendship that you were in that. But for here, like right now, what I was going at with that was that, like Frances would be, or I'm going to use Frances as an example because I think she's going to be honest with this whole thing. Like when we go out, when we go on vacation together, like you guys like laughing and drinking and having a good time. And because I'm not into that mode,
Oh, I see.
Francis, right? That's what I'm trying to say. That has a lot to do with friendship. It's like I've changed, right? Y'all like, and I don't know what it is that changed, but it's just something that, like, I feel like I can have fun, I can do it, but I'm not the same fun as I was then,
Okay.
as I am now. Is what I'm trying to say. So I think that's where I've changed. Not that I'm not fun, because I can be fun.
Okay.
But-
I double dog dare you.
No. I just sit and observe a lot. I think that's just what I do.
Okay.
That's just me. Like I'm just like, oh look, she's having a good time. I'm having a good time too.
I feel like the way you've always treated me, you still treat me the same way. So I don't
yeah.
feel like your friendship has changed. I just think your personality
Okay.
has changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
As we all have.
Yeah.
We've grown
Yeah.
up.
Grew up.
Yeah.
Because go back, growing up.
Yeah, because I just know she would be like, "What happened? Why aren't you blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm having a good time." She's like, "You don't
Watching
look like
you
it."
have a good time.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe I am a little DB.
yeah, with me. Yeah.
Teeny bit.
And maybe she wasn't as fun like in Mexico when she said she was hearing us howl on the beach. She was like, I know that was them.
Oh, that
Oh
was
no,
her.
we knew it was
Yeah,
you.
that
But that's what I'm saying. If you was howling on the beach with us, then you wouldn't have heard us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
So I guess like, for me, that's where like the friend I was then and the friend I was now, like
Right.
it's just I feel like I'm still the same friend, but maybe not visually.
you are. You just are more cautious and aware.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with Joe. It's more your personality. Your persona is a little bit different than as far as friendship, kind of like Lisa was saying too.
Yeah.
So the friend I was versus the friend I am now. I think, and this is going to kind of piggyback on the no friends, what we talked about earlier. I think I was a lot more open to friends back then. And now, like, you guys are already in my circle, but, like, the friend I am now, I mean, I feel like I'm a very similar friend to you guys, but other people that I meet, I'm not the same type, I guess you could say. I feel like I keep people at an arm's length until I really get to know them before I become friends with them. And that's going back to like one of my friends that I met recently, Norma. Like, I've known her a few years, but we just kind of hit it off and we've become really good friends because I feel like she's someone that's similar to you girls and like she's real. You can be honest with her. And so like, but it did take some work there as well. And like sometimes my husband gets on to me because he's like, go talk to the baseball moms, like go talk to this mom. And I'm like, I'm going to be friendly and kind and everything, but I don't necessarily want to put in the effort to make friends with everyone. Like, okay, I'll be courteous to you, but I don't need to like go out there and like, hey, let's be best friends. Let's exchange phone numbers. And if I hit it off with you, then great. And like, hey, well, you want to hang out? But if we don't, I'm not necessarily going to like, try to make friends with everyone, I guess you can say. Like, you kind of have to earn your way into my circle, I feel like. So that's what's changed a lot me now from back then. And a lot of the friends that I've had from a long time ago, I think the real friends that I've made, like, we've maintained those relationships and I'm still friends with them now.
Amen.
I think also it goes to how much time you put in to keep friends. Like I had a work life and I had my team B, but I don't work there anymore. So it's like we don't talk as much. We don't text as much. I'll see them when I go into the office, which is very rare. So, but we don't put in that time that I do with you guys.
The friend that I was a long time ago, I think I was naive, thinking friends would be my friend, and they really weren't my friend. So, like to you, Nay, like I'm open to connections, but it has to be a natural connection. It doesn't have to be a forced connection.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll grow my friend circle. I'm okay with new friends as long as the connection is natural. Like, and I don't have to like work hard to get to know you or you get to know me and stuff. But back then, I would say I was just naive, like, and just thinking someone was my friend, and they really weren't my friend, feeding me stuff like I should not have been fed.
Yep.
So, definitely a different friend now.
Yeah, and definitely, and I think that's where that growth and the boundaries go because as you get older, you have to you learn to put up more boundaries, and you do grow as a person and a personality, and you're not always the same person that you were 20 years ago.
Nope.
Like, I think Joe made a good point of like being naive and like thinking all these people were my friends because when you're in high school it's like that's the thing, you want to have all the friends because you want to be like the popular person and things like that, and you care about what people think about you, and I could really care less what people think about me now. Like I am who I am direct. What's that saying? To know me is to love me, and
Love me or leave me.
no, not that. And I mean, but I will say one thing that I feel that hasn't changed is I remember in high school, someone told me, they were like, well, I thought you were a bitch. And I was like, yeah, I kind of am. But like, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to go and talk shit behind your back or, things like that. Like, I'm going to be real with you. And I still am to this day. So
What you said about people like pretending to be your friend and knowing the difference. The naive, like that's actually a good one to sit back and think about.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be like, all right, y'all. So that is our friendship breakdown.
Thanks for listening to Team A Unfiltered.
Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms.
At Team A Unfiltered, all one word.
And leave a review if you love us.
And if you didn't, keep that shit to yourself.
We'll be back next week, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.